The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, March 2nd update. Sheila scares Taylor, Deacon's unexpected visit. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers update for Monday, March 2nd, indicate that Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, will get spooked by something Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, says. Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, will also pop up for some bonding time with Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel, so here's what B&B fans can look forward to. Monday's episode will be a big day for Deacon, who'll get romantic guidance from his children. Dickie Sharp, Harrison Cohn, may remind Deacon of how he deserves better than Sheila before his dad heads to Forrester Creations. It looks like Deacon will pay Hope an unexpected visit at work and embrace the chance to see her in action. Of course, it won't take long for Hope to steer the conversation to Taylor and how she's a much better match for Deacon than Sheila. Next, Sheila will make a confession that scares Taylor. Since Sheila will insist she knows what's been going on between Taylor and Deacon, Taylor should end up shaking in her boots. Fortunately, it'll just be a false alarm. Sheila will have some other reason for making that statement, so maybe this will be Taylor deciding not to be Deacon's therapist anymore. Taylor might act like Deacon's made great progress and play it like she's just too busy to keep him as a patient. Perhaps Taylor will promise she knows a lot of other wonderful therapists who can step up. Whatever the case, Sheila will remain in the dark on the attraction that's developed between Deacon and Taylor. That news has to come out eventually, but more drama has to go down first. In the meantime, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, will need John, Finnegan's Tanner Novland words of wisdom. Finn may sense that Steffi's on edge and ask how he can help. Steffi will open up about something on Monday's show, so she may have lingering fears when it comes to Taylor and Deacon's bond. Taylor agreed to shut things down with Deacon, but Steffi may worry that's only temporary and that her mom won't be able to stay away from him. That could put Taylor at risk along with those closest to her, so Steffi may spell out her concerns to Finn and get some reassurance. Finn may promise to protect his family no matter what and do whatever he can to keep Sheila from spinning out again. Even so, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Steffi may have a bad feeling about the disaster to come. CDL will have other exciting Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news to check out, so make us your favorite B&B hotspot. The Bold and the Beautiful, Monday, March 2nd update. Sheila scares Taylor, Deacon's unexpected visit. The Monday episode of The Bold and the Beautiful kicked off with tension crackling in the air at Forrester Creations. Sheila Carter, ever the wild card, returned with her signature mix of charm and menace, leaving Taylor Spencer utterly on edge. From the very first scene, viewers could sense that Sheila had a plan, and it wasn't just to stir trouble for her own amusement. Taylor, meanwhile, was grappling with the fallout of Sheila's previous manipulations. Ever the pragmatic doctor, Taylor had thought she had seen through Sheila's schemes, but today, she quickly realized that underestimating Sheila could have serious consequences. As Taylor walked into the Forrester design studio, she noticed something odd. A file left on her desk, unmarked, save for a single red ribbon tied around it. Her heart raced. Could it be another threat, another secret of the past Sheila had dug up? Before Taylor could examine the file, Sheila appeared, casually leaning against the doorway, her smirk both friendly and sinister. "Taylor, darling," Sheila purred, "I didn't mean to startle you, though I suppose a little fear keeps life interesting." Her voice, equal parts teasing and threatening, made Taylor stiffen in place. "You need to leave, Sheila," Taylor said firmly, trying to project authority. But the fear in her eyes betrayed her unease. "I've told you before, your games don't belong here." Sheila's laughter was soft but chilling. "Games, Taylor? I'm not playing games. I'm just reminding you that the past has a way of catching up." She tapped the file on Taylor's desk. And sometimes, it arrives unexpectedly. Before Taylor could respond, the scene shifted to a much less predictable twist. Deacon Sharp. He arrived at Forrester Creations, unannounced, striding into the studio with a mix of urgency and determination. Deacon, known for his complicated history with the Forresters and his magnetic, unpredictable presence, had clearly come with a purpose. Taylor's face changed immediately at the sight of Deacon. "Deacon, what are you doing here?" she stammered, caught off guard. Her mind raced through all possible scenarios, remembering how Deacon's past actions had caused chaos, especially where Sheila was involved. Deacon, ever the smooth operator, gave a small smile. "Taylor, I didn't just drop by for small talk. I came because I heard Sheila was here, and I had a feeling things might get out of hand." His tone was protective, though slightly tense. He looked at Sheila, his eyes narrowing just enough to suggest a long history of mistrust and unresolved conflict. Sheila, unfazed by his entrance, tilted her head, a mischievous glint in her eyes. Well, if it isn't my favorite ex, she said, addressing Deacon. I hope you're not here to ruin my fun. Deacon's jaw tightened. Sheila, your fun has consequences. And I'm not about to watch anyone get hurt, again. There was a charged moment, an invisible tug of war, as old wounds and past betrayals hung thickly in the air. Taylor, realizing that Deacon's presence might both help and complicate the situation, tried to regain control. Deacon, please, just calm down. Let's talk about this rationally. But rationality was hardly possible when Sheila thrived on unpredictability. Sheila stepped closer to Taylor, her tone deceptively gentle. Taylor, you've always been so serious, so careful. But life's too short to worry about every little detail. Don't you agree? She leaned in, her gaze almost hypnotic. Taylor took a step back, feeling trapped between Deacon's protective stance and Sheila's overwhelming presence. Deacon, sensing Taylor's unease, made a decisive move. Sheila, I don't want to play your games. You need to leave, now. His voice carried authority and urgency, but Sheila merely chuckled, taking a deliberate step toward him. Oh, Deacon, Sheila said, almost mockingly. You think a few words can scare me off? I've been underestimated my whole life. I thrive on challenges. The tension reached a boiling point when Sheila suddenly revealed a shocking detail. She had information about a decision Taylor had made regarding her family, a secret that could shake the foundations of her current life. Taylor's eyes widened. The file on her desk suddenly seemed more threatening than ever. Deacon, realizing Sheila's intention to manipulate Taylor through fear, moved closer. Taylor, don't open it. Whatever she's holding, it's meant to hurt you, not help. But Taylor, torn between curiosity and caution, felt the weight of Sheila's gaze urging her to act. You can't keep running from the past, Taylor, Sheila whispered, almost seductively. You've tried, but some things, some people, never forget. Her words struck a nerve, reminding Taylor of past heartbreaks, betrayals, and the fragility of trust. Just when it seemed Sheila had full control of the room, Deacon made an unexpected move. He grabbed the file from Taylor's desk before she could even reach for it. Enough, Sheila. That's far enough. You're done threatening her. Done threatening this family. Sheila's eyes flashed with a mixture of anger and amusement. You always think you can save everyone, don't you, Deacon? But some fires can't be tamed. She let out a chilling laugh, turning abruptly and walking out of the studio, leaving behind a lingering sense of unease. Taylor exhaled deeply, still shaken, as Deacon handed the file back to her, but with a cautionary look. You need to be careful, Taylor. Sheila doesn't just vanish. She leaves trails, and one day, she'll be back. Taylor nodded, her hands trembling slightly as she opened the file. Inside, she found documents and photographs, reminders of past events she thought were buried. Though nothing immediately dangerous, the contents were enough to unsettle her, reinforcing the truth that Sheila's presence could never truly be ignored. The episode ended with a lingering shot of Deacon and Taylor standing together, the file in Taylor's hands, both of them aware that Sheila's shadow would continue to loom over their lives. It was a moment that combined relief with anticipation. Relief that immediate danger had been managed, but anticipation of the chaos that Sheila's return could unleash next. Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful masterfully combined suspense, emotional tension, and character dynamics. Sheila's ability to unnerve Taylor, combined with Deacon's unexpected intervention, created a compelling narrative that had viewers on the edge of their seats. The stage is set for a week full of drama, confrontation, and unexpected twists that only The Bold and the Beautiful can deliver. For fans, the takeaways are clear. Sheila is back, Taylor is vulnerable, and Deacon is willing to step into the fray. The interplay between these characters promises that secrets, fear, and manipulation will continue to dominate Forrester Creations, making this a Monday that viewers won't soon forget.